At the close of World War I, a daring band of aviators undertook a dangerous mission: to fly the U.S. mail across the vast American continent. With no maps, no radios, and only primitive instruments, they risked their lives to unite a nation by air.
It's the 24th of December 1843, and a man is hurrying through the streets of London to get home to his family. He's hurried home to his rather comfortable house not far from London's Regent's Park. And he's going to do what quite a lot of well-set-up Victorians like to do at this time. It's new and it's fashionable, and it's to celebrate a private family Christmas.
Here, Lenin's revolution industrialized a backward country within a single generation. The Soviet system, ruthless and centrally planned, gave birth to vast industrial complexes like Norilsk. Millions rode the slow train to the prison camps. The prisoners' slave labor became a crucial component of the Soviet economy.
Her friends worried about her. One wrote,
"The Duchess goes to bed at 3 and lies in bed till 4.
Georgiana drove herself close to the edge. The press had a field day, but at the time never got close enough to get the real story.
The year is 1492. Christopher Columbus is about to embark on his world-shattering voyage to the Americas. And on his way to the coast, he stops off here at Granada.
Now there is an international crackdown
People in power do not like the investigation to come too close to them.
involving prime ministers and princes with allegations of blackmail.
Blackmail?
Sure. It goes to the center of legitimate power.
Correspondent Lowell Bergman investigates black money.
You're busy poking around. It's got nothing to do with you. You should mind your own business.
Has any recipient of an alleged bribe gone to jail?
Not a single one.
And in Romania?
Nothing happened.
In South Africa, has anyone been jailed?
No.
For 750,000 Palestinians, the exile is just beginning. Hassan decides they will leave Jaffa and link up with the Arab Legion army wherever they can find it. They take what mementos they can, as well as the keys to their family home. They expect to be back in a few days with the Liberation Army. It doesn't occur to them that they may never return. The climax of the declaration is Israel's commitment to peace with its Arab neighbors.
The temple is built on top of earlier temples, dating back more than 3,000 years. It commemorates a mythical city said to have been established by Krishna before the flood and destroyed.
On the same day that Krishna departed from the earth, the ocean submerged Dwarka.
The myth of Dwarka is part of a larger and older cycle of Indian myths that speak of a flood survivor, Manu, who becomes the father of future mankind.
but a scene that would have incensed Egypt's old establishment. Competing with a king, unthinkable. More proof that Nefertiti wielded power behind the throne. 70 days after Nefertiti's death, her mummification would have been complete. She was now ready to meet her god. She had led an extraordinary life. A revolutionary who tried to transform Egypt and failed, plunging her country into a maelstrom that may have led inexorably to her death.
Building toward the sky has long been the Korowai's way of protecting themselves and strengthening their identity. They are among the last groups to withstand an encroaching world.
Rome, on the Ides, the 15th of March, 44 BC. Senators await Julius Caesar, dictator of Rome. The nation's shrewdest and greatest general arrives at the Senate unguarded, having dismissed all warnings.
In the year 407, the Emperor Constantine III led the last few Roman troops from these islands. The empire that had constructed this remarkable wall had crumbled in Britain. Now, history books tell us that when the Romans pulled out, they took with them all vestiges of civilization and effectively turned out the lights. The country then plunged into centuries of cultural and economic chaos.
An hour later, and the hole has become a window. 3 mummies now become visible amidst the gloom. All 3 mummies have been unwrapped.
The embalmers did an excellent job on this lady. Really superb.
One is an old woman, another a young man. And the third, Joanne believes, could be Nefertiti.